Hello everybody. Ruth, shalom, welcome. And Catherine, hi. Hello Susan. Donna, great to see you. And Ronnie, Robin, so many people, hello. Let me just try and, hey Gary, hi. Trisha, Catherine. It's cold. But you would expect that because it's winter. Hey Liz. Mary Ellen, hi. So welcome to Amsterdam. I thought I'd start here because I love the way this building looks. It's so pretty with the silhouette. It looks like it has no depth to it. Tariq, welcome. Zena. Anna, oh wow. Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining. Yeah, so I just love the kind of the cutout look of that building. And yeah, we're on the Geldersegade. I'm much better, thank you. Yeah, now I was just on the verge of getting a bit sick. It didn't really happen, so I think I made the right call of not going out and walking in the cold. Hi, Karen. Oh, what a nice sky. Yeah, very much like gingerbread houses, don't they? So yeah, the Geldersegade, that means the Gelder Quay. And Gelder because this is where the boats that used to bring and take cargo from Gelderland used to moor. It was also called the English Quay at one point. So yeah, that often happened. They'd name a road or quayside after the goods that were traded, or the places that traded the goods there. Hey, look, I never noticed that before. Look, there's an owl. A gold owl at the top. Hello, Leslie. Very cool, I like owls. So, and this is all new quayside here, eh? The new wall was built a while ago. And the reason I thought I'd start here is I thought we'd taken a few trees. So let's go Christmas tree hunting and see which we think are the best. And there just happens to be one here on the Newmarkt. Oh, Amsterdam. Oh, look at this bike. It's so it's really boldly making a statement. A very colourful statement. Love it. Colour's good. Yeah, chills. It's going to be kind of much warmer next week. It's just cold now because there's no clouds in the sky to keep the warmth in. But no, next week is forecast to be no rain. So about 7-8 degrees Fahrenheit. Amazing, eh? The warmth of it all. So, let's see. Also, a reason for coming here is because they've eventually finished rebuilding the roads here, and I thought I'd show you what it looks like. There used to be a road for cars coming through here, and welcome to the group, Leslie. Is there someone new? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Yeah. So I thought I'd show you what they did here. Many of you will recognize, you'll probably all recognize this actually. But what there used to be behind this building here is a road, and actually there's a car there still. They obviously didn't get the memo because this is not a road anymore. Or maybe it is. Let's have a look and try and work this out. Very confusing, because I drive here sometimes, so it's good for me to know. Okay, so there's the Newmarkt. Okay, uitgezonderd, TTO taxi 0A, Except, so basically, you can only go through here if you're a taxi. And you can kind of go on this little up ramp here, and here's the road that it'll signify. So this is where you can actually drive as a taxi. Okay, good to know. So yeah, from Christmas tree to Christmas tree, the mini Christmas trees of Amsterdam, you know, because we have small houses, we need small trees, huh? Okay, now, de Waag, so St. Anthony's Gate is what it was known as, right from the 1400s, and then Protestant times came along and they called it, they don't do saints, so it stopped being St. Anthony's Gate. But it was used as a weighing house, so it became known as de Waag. Donna, we're not tandeming this year, basically because I've got my family here for Christmas, so I'm not doing any touring, but I think I'm kind of done with cycling around in the cold. Yeah, the clouds are looking great. I think I put the random tandem on YouTube, so first me and Lee on the tandem. Oh. A family outing. Yeah, I got to rustle up a few bikes and do some early morning cycles with everyone. Is my family here now? No, they're arriving tomorrow. Tomorrow in the middle of the day. Just 8 of them. Not all arriving tomorrow though. So I don't have to suddenly be cooking for 10. Hey Mitzi, welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, this tree is not looking particularly good, but it's not really dark enough for it yet, I guess. It looked much nicer when I cycled past it, went past it the other night. That was on my scooter on the way home. The supermarket there is like a TARDIS. What do you mean? Like a TARDIS is, that was the thing from, oh gosh, what is the program with the TARDIS? Doctor Who. So there's the supermarket, Albert Heijn. Okay, so for an extra point, who wants to tell me, just to see who's been paying attention for the last few years, what is this architectural style here? It gets much bigger inside. Donna, you go down there and then it spreads out over probably a few buildings. So yeah, it's just like a narrow little entrance. Yeah, how many pillows? I've got a thing about pillows. Many pillows needed, Gary, absolutely, because when I sleep, I need 4. There's Casey here. Awesome, welcome Casey. I'm not going to move until somebody tells me what style of architecture this is, because I've told you 100 times. So yeah, I need 4 pillows, Eric needs 4 pillows, everyone else is getting 2 pillows. So yeah, indeed, I actually went, no, it's not gingerbread style, Mary Ellen, good try. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, me pillows, Ruth. Please, somebody tell me what architectural style this is. Please. 3 pillows. Yeah, but my 4 pillow story, Leslie, is that I get 1 under my head, 1 over my head. I sleep on my side, so I then lean against one with my chest, and then I have 1 between my knees. So that's the 4. Okay, well, I'm very disappointed that nobody's told me, so I'm going to end the tour now. Okay, it's been great. Bye. Dutch style. Okay, yes, it is Dutch Renaissance. Okay, Dutch Renaissance style with the stepped gables like that. Okay, next. Please, somebody tell me what this style is here. Okay, this one that we're looking at here. This one is, and I know there's a delay, so I'm going to wait a bit because I've given you a hack. I've told people a hack of how to identify this particular style. Okay. Donna, you weren't even remotely close with Nouveau. You were about 3.5 centuries out. Okay. Okay. This style here, I always say the way you can identify this style is you look at it and you think, what are all those stupid little bobbly things, and I can't tell what the heck they really are. Like all of those things, yeah? Well, that means if you look at it and you go, what are all those little bobbly things? Oh, maybe grapes and croissant and fruit and stuff. Is Louis the 14th. And it's coming over here. This one over here. What do you think this is? So the Louis XIV, which you can see on the right, was the Baroque period. And this one on just to the other side of it here with the feathers flowing in the wind it is indeed a Louis. Anyone to give me a number? And it's not 14. So we had Louis XIV. Yeah, Donna, you got it. And just for the extra cherry on top, what style Louis could this possibly be? What number, I wonder? No, it's not the 13th. Going forwards, not backwards. Yeah, Tariq. This is Louis XVI, so the neoclassical. Okay, so there we get it. I mean, I think it's really pretty darn amazing that we get all these styles just right here next to each other. Renaissance, 14th, 15th, 16th. And I love that about Amsterdam, you know. Sorry, I just about walked backwards into somebody. You know, there's so much variety. And that's because they're all facades. So people would just change them. Hello, Dawn, welcome. And here's some more gingerbread houses. This is actually Dutch classicism. And it's a different period. It's an in-between one. Yeah, Leslie, but I can see that I don't need to come up with any new content. I can just rehash the old stuff until people remember it. Makes it easy for me. So, no, great excitement with everyone arriving tomorrow. It's probably been a good 10 years since my brother was here. And my sister-in-law's never been here. They're all at the airport now in South Africa. Checked in and just waiting to board. And they'll arrive here at noon tomorrow. Okay, so this canal is called the Kloveniersburgwal. Let me try and find a street name so I can show it to you. It's kind of so much easier. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to spell it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm super thrilled, Donna. So here we are, the Kloveniersburgwal. Now, a clovenier was a kind of musket. And yeah, long flight, but it's not one. They do it in two, so they change in Dubai. It's a kind of musket. And you know, the Night Watch painting was of a city militia, and that was the Cloveniers militia. And what they actually did is that they fired that particular musket. And their clubhouse is just down at the end here, which is why this canal is called that. So it's basically named after them. And let's face it, everybody knows the Night Watch. Now, let's have a look at this little narrow house over here. And if we look up at the top, we'll see a gable. That's wonderful. Burgwal, Donna, means rampart. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot to mention it. So it's the Cloveniers rampart. I don't have matching jammies for everyone. Okay, let's just have a little closer look at this beautiful gable here. Those are two sphinxes. So they're female, you know, a female torso with very strong arms, and the haunches of lions, or lionesses rather. And then there's all these funny little bobbly things and you can't really tell what the heck they are. That's because it's Louis XIV period. Okay, but it's also a bit of Dutch classicism really. Because you see here, yeah, they're lionesses, well, they're the bodies of lions, but you see there, that is actually a capital. And then either side, all the way down the building here, these are actually colossal pilasters. So, like, even though it's such a tiny, small, narrow little building, it's got these remarkable sort of classical features of a colossal pilaster with a capital, which makes it Dutch classicism. More so, yeah, that is indeed the date, yeah. More so than the Louis. But it's going into the Baroque period, and you can really get that with all this kind of really, yeah, the shells and the flowers and all that stuff there. And for an extra point, to the left of it, you have feathers blowing in the wind. I wonder which period that could possibly be. You know, the Rococo period. Which Louis would it be, perhaps? What are those on the very top? Yeah, they are indeed sphinxes. I think sphinxes are always female, aren't they? Otherwise they'd be sphinxesses. So what I like about this building, really, no, it's the 15th, Donna, with the feathers, is that you get the bare breast at the top, and then if we pan down, in this building for centuries actually, yay, 15th, Trisha, well done, there was a corsetry shop, so a lingerie shop. And there is still a lingerie type shop, although to be fair, the lingerie is a little sexier. Well, maybe it was always sexy, but yeah, it's a bit more on the stripper side of life. Look at these shoes. Oh, I ache for these shoes. I don't think these are really made for walking so much. Too many Louis. Yeah, you know, you think they would have got a little bit more creative with naming them, you know, it's like, hey, what should we call our kid? Hey, what about Louis? Okay. Pole dancing shoes, because everybody needs a hobby, you know? You just ache. And this very grand old building here. Okay, I'm not making very good progress here. So this was actually an earlier home of the Rijksmuseum. With the Rijksmuseum that opened in 1885. The first time we had a concept of a Rijksmuseum was when Napoleon's brother Louis was King of Holland. He kind of fancied art, so he gathered the national art and kept it at home, which was the palace on Dam Square. And then after his patch, they moved it here to this house, which is known as the Trippin House, built by the Tripp brothers, arms dealers, and you can see that. They were showing it off because the chimneys are mortars, and then the triangular bit, they're cannons, and you'll be pleased to know it's not a Louis. This is good old Dutch classicism, with a very slight sort of Palladian influence going on, because actually it comes out forwards on either side, and it's got more colossal pilasters and the whole shebang, you know, as you can see. But yeah, lovely building. Looks a bit grubby. Got the most amazing ceiling paintings in that building. It's the one with the ceiling paintings of cupids, putti or amours, playing with guns because they were arms dealers, the brothers. And they made a big show of kind of categorizing themselves as purveyors of peace. Seriously. And because they sold arms so that the Dutch could have weapons to enforce a peace around the world. Yeah, right. Like the Pax Nederlandia. Okay. And actually, one of the ceiling paintings up there is the two gods, Neptune Yeah, Cupids with guns, Marianne. Neptune and what was I going to say? Neptune and Mercury. So the gods of trade and the sea, sort of stomping on Mars, the god of war, who they kind of managed to subjugate, and they got him pinned to the ground. So they've got that as one of their ceiling paintings, showing how dedicated to peace their weapons production was. Now, I haven't been down here for ages. And I think last time I came down here, we went inside here. So this is my friend's shop, the smallest house in Amsterdam. And yeah, they're no doubt very busy at the moment. Hey, somebody bought me coffee, thank you. I just saw it flash across the screen. Oh, doesn't it look cozy inside there? So you can do tea tastings there. And I bought the tea advent calendar for my mother-in-law, and I'll find out how she liked it. So yeah, okay, let's crack on to Dam Square. Yes, Donna, just some gossip. So there was that rather annoying person who used to work there. Well, they sacked her. Says when we went in together, I remember she was a bit, wasn't, yes, anyway, so she's gone. Ha ha! How nice is that? I love this shop here with all the books, second-hand and new books, 3 floors of them. Amazing, huh? Now, I might get run over. Yeah, she's gone. And I'll tell you the gossip about that when I see you or speak to you. Because there is a bit of gossip attached to it. Okie dokie. Las Flores. The flower stall. Seriously, Dutch people do buy lots and lots of flowers. Okay, marching swiftly on. Actually, it's not looking fantastic or anything, but let's get a canal view, since we're not seeing many canals during these tours. Thank you, Casey, for the coffees. Much appreciated. Yeah, so this is the Ouderzeits Achterbergwal. Let me, you all want to hear the gossip, then you have to come and visit me. Okay, I'm not going to gossip on YouTube. Okay, Ouderzeits Achterbergwal. This means the old side, rear, achter, rear, Bergwal, which we already established is a rampart. So the old side back rampart. Okay. And have us all kind of nattering away in Dutch before long. How's about that? Old side back rampart. Now, this next canal is one canal closer in towards the center. So, what do you think that would be called? If the one behind me was the old side back rampart, one would assume that this one might be called, might just be called, give me a street name, there it is. Excellent. Thank you, Donna. The old side front rampart. VOOR being for, like before, front rampart. Yeah, you know, Mary Ellen, we got to cross the river where it was, and then you get the new side front rampart and the new side back rampart. I kid you not. So those are coming. But yeah. Poor Bergwall. He hasn't skipped too many lunches, has he? Let's try and get some pretty sky. Da, 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 I love the arm emoji. You know, I see all the seagulls there. Walking around in 2020, when everything was shut down, I realized that the resting sound of Amsterdam is actually seagulls. Where is the old rampart? Excuse me. Well, this whole area, what time is it here? It is, I started at 4, so it must be about 4:25 p.m. Yeah, all of the canals in this area are actually called the variations of ramparts. So the front, the back, you know, the cloveniers, whatever. So Bergwall is the ending. So that's why this area is also referred to as the Wallen, the walls, or the, from that. Yeah, there are a lot of people on the streets, but I guess, you know, it's just coming up to the last few days before Christmas. And everything has to be made diminutive here, by the way. We love our little cutesy-wootsy diminutive things. So this sign above here, you know, if you go into a bar, okay, and you want to order a beer, you wouldn't go. In English, you go like, hey, hi, can I have a pint? Or can I have a beer? You wouldn't go like, hello, can I have a little beerie? Okay, but that's what we do here. So if you go into a bar here, you don't really go like, ja, ik wil een bier. You go, ja, ik wil een biertje. And een biertje, it makes it small, diminutive, kind of cute. Everything is diminutized. It's ridiculous, like everything. So much so that when they give like the streets cute names, like here, this is coming up to Dam Square, so that would be Damstraat, Dam Street, but they call them the Damstraatjes, the Dam Little Street, the little streeties, okay, or the 9 streets, the Negenstraatjes. So everything has to be sweetsy and cute, yeah. Yes, absolutely, a wee beer, a wee beer. So yeah, that's. Just caught my eye, and these streets have never had the same drawing power as the 9 streets, but they're going for that, you know. They're trying to sort of piggyback on that. The streeties sounds like a band. Yeah, the sweetie streeties. Anyway, so yeah, this part of there, I mean, it's just silly shops here. It's like really, really places you wouldn't want to go to. You know, just cheap food and lousy cheese. The streeties, yeah, very nice. I like it. Now, it doesn't need another. You know, it doesn't need an adjective like the meandering streeties or the wailing streeties or. The crooning, I don't know, it feels like it might need another word. Yeah, New York pizza, I rest my case. Oh yeah. I can't even take one step into the road to get past people because of the cyclists and cars coming. Grabbing the tourist station. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so busy. Crazy. Well, it's my own fault for walking down this street, really, isn't it? Okay, just run past these people. Oh, okay, there we go. The meandering streeties. is a tribute folk band. Yeah, love it. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is where the dam used to be, eh? The Wailing Street is definitely a band. Yeah. So this is actually where the dam was across the Amstel River. And that was river. These buildings here, that was river. They filled in the river. Not to build these buildings, they filled in the river to build a stock market by an architect called Zocher, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that one though. Don't shoot me. And that was ages ago. And that was the Bijenkorf on the left, which means the beehive. I love this shop. I was actually there. I bought a friend a Christmas present from there because they have. I have a friend, and I wanted to get her like the softest, most enveloping, biggest bath towel or bath sheet possible. So of course I went to the Bijenkorf because that is where you get, you know, the best quality stuff in Amsterdam. And Hudson's Bay made a very, very silly mistake. They decided to enter the Amsterdam market and they decided to try and compete with the Bijenkorf. Forget it, never going to happen. They had to leave town with their tails tucked between their legs after having lost goodness knows how many millions and millions and millions. The streety wheaties. Okay. And yeah, no, I'm not too sure about. Yeah, true. The reason I'm not doing the tour on the Monday is obviously because my family's arriving tomorrow. So yeah, that's why we're on Sunday today. That's the National Monument over there, remembering those who lost their lives in the Second World War. And yeah, here. The original building across the river here was also actually the first stock market from 1611. I'm just panning around. And here we get tree number 2. Yeah, there's still a bit of scaffolding on the palace, unfortunately. We've had a lot of scaffolding of late, but it does seem to be eventually disappearing a bit. I think I'll just let the tram go, because trams always win. Okay. The lions. Yeah, the lions are okay. Ooh, very, very, very. Look at this threatening sky over here. Oh, that's what I got to go home through on my little scooter. Oh, it's ominous. Very ominous skies. And that's looking up towards Central Station. To Mellies, absolutely. I love Mellies. I love Mellies. What I like most of all, hey, look how nice and lit up the Bijenkorf is. What I like most about Mellies are the alfajores. I mean, they also have stroopwafels and stuff now, but the alfajores are what they're famous for. Let's try and get this nice view of the Bijenkorf with that lamppost in it. That's pretty. Pretty gorgeous. It does look like rain's coming, but it'll be the last rain for a week. So go get some. I could do that. I might well do that. And but first, I want to have a look at this tree. No, I already looked in the windows. I did pretty much a whole tour of that. And yeah, I'm always a bit wary of walking into places with a camera, you know. Some people don't care for it. So yeah, a pretty simple tree. Just a tree from the Queen of Norway, apparently. In the olden days, in the early 90s and beyond, actually, it was a tradition at about 3 a.m. On the 1st of January to set this on fire. So I used to make a point, actually, of being here at about 3 a.m., just cycling through to watch the whole tree go like whoosh. I know, it was pretty cool, actually. Of course, we're not allowed to do things anymore. Oh, wow, nice blue sky. I didn't expect that. Well, we'll walk by Melly's anyway. You know, good point. I should really get an alfajores for every single person on Christmas Day to have with coffee or something. Coffee and alfajores. That would work. So yeah, Royal Palace, new church. And these are pretty cool, these lampposts. They're this unusual creatures here because they have lions with wings and mermaid tails. I just wonder, you know, I mean, what does this animal identify as? Okay. A lion, a swan, a mermaid, who knows? I'm actually loving the lights. Very cool. Very, very cool. Amsterdam is so surprising. No, it even surprises me. You know, I think I know it so well, but look how pretty that looks. I've never noticed that before. A merlion. Yeah, but what about the swan's wings? Hey. Yeah. Let's just see if I can poke my head in here. Da, 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 da. And a tree. Hey, nice shadow with the emergency exit sign. So you can see how this original Catholic Church got the Protestant treatment. We're going into shades of beige and magnolia. Okay. And ahead, the building built as the post office in the late 1800s. Sort of a neo-Renaissance, neo-Gothic, depending whatever words you like to say the most. Style, it's a combination of the two. Ooh, I could do a puddle shot. Hang on a second. Okay, puddle. puddle. And we're going to try a puddle shot. This is going to go sideways on your screen. Sorry about that, but you know the drill. So, oh no, there's some people standing right in front of me now. Go away. Okay, you ready? Ready for the screenshots? Oh, I've got not another person in front of me. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Yeah. Never let a puddle go to waste. I know, how dare they? Can't they see that I'm doing something important? Oh. Thank you, Anne, for the coffee. I think it might be a PayPal coffee, but that's still coffee all the same. Oh, I love the sky. Look at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Mellies. Here we go. Paula. Mellies, Mellies, Mellies. And here's Mellies stroopwafel. But the real deal is here. Mellies. But I can't go inside with the camera. It's just not right. Not without speaking to, I think his name's Daniel, if I remember correctly. He runs it. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Because we're going to end just up here. I'm going to come back and I'm going to buy alfajores for everyone for Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do. But we still have a few minutes, so let's check out some other stuff. Beautiful light, isn't it? Every day. What did you like there, Paula? What did you, because it's also famous for its chocolate chip cookie. What was your favorite? An apple fritter, an alfajores? No, alfajores is like an Argentinian cookie, and it's with very kind of this lovely soft pastry. Thank you, Marta, for the donation. Like this kind of shortbread almost dough, and then with caramel, dolce di leche, this lovely caramel in the middle. Oh, it's just amazing. What do you think? I mean, can you see me in these? Oh my goodness. Now these are nice. And then these are so wonderfully over the top. Before Christmas or after? It'll be after Christmas. Your favorite was the stroopwafel. Yeah, there's nothing like freshly pressed stroopwafels. Loving these. Yeah, they're seriously wonderful, the alfajores. My favorite, how's this for an aggressive heel? Sort of real power dressing. Love it. Yeah, and this one here. This is possibly close to my favorite ever. I just think, I should be like a drag queen just to wear, and 40% off. Look at these boots. I want to show you damn it. Okay, this is not going very well. Let me do it from here. Check out these. I mean, they are boots, eh? Serious boots. Yeah. And then there's these ones, this kind of signature heel of theirs. It's just so unfair that women have got the most wonderful shoes and guys' shoes are so boring. Yeah, I could, but then seriously, when would I wear them? Yeah. Anyway, let's go and check out one last tree, because I'm pretty sure there's one on this bridge here. Oh shoot, come on. There we go. Those boots are made for walking. Oh, yay, just... Oh, thank you, by the way, Trisha, for the Christmas card. I received it, and it's one of two. I got lots of Christmas emails, but it's one of two actual cards that are sitting in my house now. So yeah, thank you. Okay, and another tree on Spo. Not Spo, single. Thank you for the coffee. And yeah, let's wander around a little bit.
You don't mind? Yes, please. Take yourself first.
Really good at walking into people at the moment.
Take the picture. Okay, here. I can take that picture.
Haha. A lot of people have my address, I guess, because I was posting out the slices, because there was a return address on them. But there we are. And here is one of the smallest houses. Yeah, I'm so pleased I didn't get sick and stuff. You know, I was doing COVID tests and everything. It was all negative. Yay! And yeah, here's this narrow little house here with the red front and the star in the window. Yeah, another narrowest house in Amsterdam. Oh, is he going inside? Oh, I don't want to film him. Yeah. So, anyway, how do we do this again? Change to the front. Oh, thank you for joining. And if you celebrate the solstice, I hope you had a good solstice yesterday. Was it last night, I think? And if you celebrate Christmas, well, that's coming up. And on the very same day, it's the first day of Hanukkah. So there's just lots to celebrate all around. And let's just see what 2025 brings. Okay. So yeah, have a nice time. Eat too much. Drink too much, indulge, overindulge. Yeah, how they fit the Ben and Laurie? Well, that house is cheating, because whilst it's really narrow on the street front, it's about 5 meters wide at the back, and it's 13 meters deep. So it was a trumpet alley that was filled in. So yeah, they got plenty of room in there. Okie dokie. Bye bye everybody, and thank you, and see you next year.